Hello to everyone at Liberty University, fellow classmates and teachers. This project is my leadership project, serving leadership project. And I think this was a really well executed project, and I actually enjoyed this a lot. It made me learn a lot of things about myself, as you'll see in my presentation. So when I was looking in my area of different things that were in need of volunteers, I found that firefighters were a big one. However, it would take extensive training, about 3 months worth. It was free. However, I just did not think it would be optimal. I do kind of want to do it still. However, I went with animal shelters because they were in really big need of help. Anyway, my local shelter, Matsu, was not in need. So I had to call Anchorage, which is about an hour and 30 minutes away, and they were definitely in need of help. Anyway, so I called them, I talked to them, I did a little bit of research on them. They didn't have the greatest reviews. However, I didn't think that would be a problem because the goal is to be a servant, essentially. Serve the people around me, which is what I did. I called. She said I could come in on Monday. She said, you don't have to be there all day. Just come when you please. And so I went in on Monday. And so it was definitely a different atmosphere I was used to. A lot of the people, they didn't really want to talk to me. They just kind of ignored me and my questions or anything like that. And so I was just cleaning and picking up animal trash, I guess I would say. Anyways, so yeah, it was like that for about the first week. And then when I kept just pushing myself into other people's conversations, and eventually I think that's what started the foundation of the trust. And that's really when I was able to talk and start the relationship. As you can see here, here's my vet. He's doing a surgery. I forgot on what kind of dog, but anyways, I just thought you guys would want to see that. It's pretty cool. Anyway, so as I grew that relationship and started the foundation of trust, I was really able to start giving advice and help people. Just really what my goal was to do. So we started with nail clipping. So a lot of people don't really know how to actually accurately cut the dog's nails. And if you do cut them too short, you need to use a medicine called Clausa, which stops the blood from flowing. And so when we did that, that was really fun. That was really a teamwork exercise. I taught them, you don't have to hold the dog down. You just got to be gentle with it. You don't want to fight the dog, essentially. Now, some dogs, no matter what, it's going to be a pain, but I had some help. It was really a good teamwork exercise, I would feel, in my opinion. And there was about four other people besides me that were working there. I think 2 were volunteers. And so then we went on to ear cleaning, same thing. There was a lot of dogs, so it definitely took a while. And so we rehomed, I think, 5 dogs while I was there. And there was a lot of dogs in the shelter. Because it's so cold up here right now, it is starting to get into summertime, but that's just one thing that I'm not a big fan of. As you can see here are some dogs in the veterinary office. And so the tasks that I did were sweeping, sanitizing areas, cleaning up after the dogs, trimming nails, spot bathing, which is essentially bathing with chlorhexidine, which is a chemical that's good for dogs, unlike bleach or Lysol or something like that. So that was pretty cool. My veterinarian actually recommended that, and so I was able to bring that in to the shelter and introduce them to that. And they use it right now, as far as I'm aware. Anyway, so from then on, I spoke with my vet, and he was able to come in, and he did a couple things and gave antibiotics to a couple of the dogs, which was really cool to see because he just did that from the bottom of his heart. But there was one dog that needed surgery, and it was not going to be cheap. So the fact that I built a relationship with a couple of those people at the veterinarian office and shelter really came in handy, and they actually helped me. I stand from Target and Petco and asked for donations. and we actually raised enough money. I think it took us about a week. But 100% of the proceeds went to the surgery, and we stopped as soon as we got to the amount we needed, which was really cool to see how generous a lot of people in our community are to dogs and whatnot. And so we got that surgery done, and as far as I know, the dog's good. I was gonna call him later today, and I'll probably put that in my next presentation on how he's doing. However, it was a really cool exercise. I think next time, if I was to do a project like this, I'd probably do it aviation related, or a homeless shelter. I think that would be a really cool idea, and it just made me feel really good to help out my community. And honestly, if I was to do this again, this exact project again, I probably would have built even closer relationships with the people I was working with, because they helped me out a lot, and I definitely learned a lot of things from this. And I'm actually looking forward to do something like this again. So thank you guys for everything. I will post this link on YouTube, and just let me know what you guys think. Thank you.